quick. I am so tired today. Yay! Don't get banned again, Kim, okay? We love you. I'm gonna whiten my teeth tonight. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. Let me write that on my little, I have like a running tab in my notes. Everyone asks how I stay so organized. I literally have a running tab in my notes. Like literally have a running tab. And it has like me and the kids stuff, appointments, anything I need to do for work. It's just like a to-do list that I literally have running. And I usually do 1 to 2 weeks at a time. So when I start getting to like very few days left on my list, I'll just like write out the next set of lists. And I just literally keep that going. I know they have like actual to-do list apps and stuff. I just do it in my notes. But yeah, anyway, that's how I do it. That's how I just don't get behind on things. So I am just waiting on Casey Chic to draw the winners for the 2 $10 gift cards. They said they're going to do it at 7 p.m. Eastern to give you guys a little bit more time. So you guys have like 4 hours to go sprinkle last night's video where I'm wearing the red dress. If you guys want to get entered to win a $10 gift card, they're going to pick 2 people who sprinkle that video out and comment. So go back, comment something, even if it's an emoji, go put a comment on it, because chances are they pick people more that interact than just sprinkle the video. So go and comment and then sprinkle the video to your page, to a friend's page, to groups yours in, whatever. Because I don't know how many we ended with. We needed to get to 50 to do the 10. So let me see what we're at. I took antihistamine spray today and I fear it made me exhausted. Anyone else try that before? So I was prescribed it because I obviously have 2 pretty bad allergies to cats and dust mites, which is why redoing my bedroom is going to be literally amazing, because I have carpet in there, my furniture, the bed and the ottoman all have cat on it. Like, happy Galentine's. We have 37 sprinkles, so we still need 13 more sprinkles on that video, guys. So anyway, I took it this morning and I am so tired. Hi, Grace. I also got the kids ready. We went to karate by 10. So went to karate, went to Target, got them Valentine's baskets. AKA didn't really get them a basket. I just let them pick like a toy and then like 1 toy to share. I was just gonna do 1 toy, but then Roman really wanted the school bus thing. So I was like, okay, you guys can both share that, because Uncle Mitch got them a little Amazon cart for Christmas, or like car, a little Amazon car for like delivery truck for Christmas. And it's almost the exact same design and size. So I was like, oh, that would actually be perfect, because they both have matching bikes, like pink and black. And then we only got 1 Amazon cart, and I was like, car. So I was like, oh, that would be perfect if they just want to like sit and like move it with their feet and they could like put stuff in it. So there was a school bus and it has like lights on it and it makes music. Like, it's a little bit more interactive than even the Amazon. So I was like, fine, I got talked into it. But then I went and got Chick-fil-A. Like, I am exhausted. I am so tired. And I think it's because I took the nasal antihistamine, because I feel like I got hit by a Mack truck. Now, my nose is better. Hi, Grace. We are just hanging out. We got Chick-fil-A today. But yeah, I just feel like so exhausted. And I think it's because I did the antihistamine spray today. Like, I literally feel like I took freaking NyQuil. But I am so sensitive to medications. And I was like, it was just the antihistamine spray. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to continue that, because she suggested, because I said my nose runs constantly, and I was like, what can I do? And she's like, well, because you're taking your 2 allergy meds at night, maybe take like the antihistamine during the day. I don't know if I can do that, because it made me so tired. I love how this feels, though. This feels so much better. But like, do I want a runny nose, or do I want to feel like I got hit by a Mack truck? Like, I think I might want to just have the runny nose, because like I need to function. I haven't been this tired during the day since like I had a newborn. I don't like this feeling. So, hey, Judy. The 45% off with Trinette Live, guys, ends at 7 p.m. Eastern, I think, tonight. So you guys have like 4 more hours to shop too. I'll go ahead and drop that real quick. Because I think I had like 7 or 8 more orders come in. Hey, Angela, 7 or 8 more orders come in after the live. So that's exciting. I don't know if I'm going to do makeup today, guys. I am literally depleted of energy right now. Oh, man. I really should not have taken that antihistamine coffee. Something. Holy smokes. Well, I have my V8, which is like the equivalent to a cup of coffee. Hey, Jenny. I did not think that that would make me that tired. You know what I mean? It took a few hours. Like, right around noon is when it hit me. I took it at like 9. No, nothing fun probably, honestly. Probably just hang out with the kids. Maybe we'll like watch a movie and just like make some dinner and hang out. Have a little dance party. We like to do little dance parties. That's kind of like our thing lately, where I just like blast music. Hey, Helen. Used your old man's phone, but I showed you for Michigan. Thank you. The dedication. I love it. I just put on the SPF, tinted SPF. It's on my... If you can't find it, let me know. I can post it. Oh. And I got my waist trainer on. We're almost 2 weeks. I think tomorrow will be 2 weeks that I've been wearing my waist trainer. So that's good. I definitely need to do some like ab stuff tonight and like whiten my teeth. That's kind of my plan for tonight. I was really good, went to Chick-fil-A, guys, and I got a salad. Proud of myself. I normally get their like chicken deluxe sandwich meal thing. Spicy chicken deluxe. It's usually my go-to. But I was really proud of myself. I did not get a spicy chicken deluxe sandwich. Even though that's what I normally get. It's usually my go-to. Yeah, I'm sure the kids just want to play with like their toys and just chill and have dinner. I'm gonna go outside for a little bit before it gets dark. It still gets dark way too fast. I cannot wait for it to get dark at like 8, 9, like normal. Like I feel like that should be like year round. It just makes the day seem so short. And it's hard to get anything done when it's like pitch black at 5:30. It seems like criminal. Okay. Okay, so my next scheduled lives, guys, I have Pretty Little Patriot Thursday at 7 and you at Friday at 6:30. So Thursday, Pretty Little Patriot 7. So I'll have a try on haul for you guys on Thursday. You on Friday at 6:30. The grilled nuggets, yeah, all their food's so good. People who don't like Chick-fil-A, I'm like, I think you're ordering, like, what are you ordering? Because, like, we need to talk. Nope, you don't need to pick a color. Used to do that. Oh, hey, Haley. Salad, but add chicken to it. Mine comes with mine comes with chicken. So I usually get the Southwest salad with avocado ranch. And it's good. Okay. What should we do, guys? I don't know if I want to do a little bit of makeup or if we just want to do skincare. Vote, let me know. Hello, Catherine. Vote, let me know. I definitely am not going to do like a lot of makeup if I do makeup, or we're going to do skincare. So vote. I wish I had energy. I need energy. It was also my first time doing the spray stuff, so maybe that's why. Like, I just maybe need to like build up a tolerance to it. Maybe I put too much in. Like, I don't know. I just need to do like a little tiny spray. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. The headband, I think this is the one that will be launching tonight. So the bridal collection just launched. So the bridal collection's available. You guys can order that. And then I think this one's actually going to launch tonight. It's from Adorned. Trinette for your savings. There you go, me love. You guys are quiet on TikTok, but you're tapping, so I appreciate the taps. Okay, a simple makeup, light makeup, no makeup. Okay, we will do that. Okay. Also, I just want to remind you guys that you have till tomorrow. If you put in, a lot of you guys were confused about the 125. Thank you for my gift. A lot of people were confused about the 125. It's not 125 total. Like if you put in 4 orders, 2 orders, and you order 25 and 100, there's no way for them to go through every single order all weekend and find you and do that. So unfortunately, I think it has to be in one order. So if you wanted to get this for free, you have to do 125 before tax, before your tax and discount. Like it has to be subtotaled. You guys know how this works, right? But just in case, because I don't want anyone to get upset when they get their order and they're like, wait, I ordered 125. But if you order 2 or 3 different orders, they cannot go through. They get thousands and thousands of orders a day, guys. So you'll have to do 125 subtotal in one order. You have today or tomorrow, and you still have 4 hours to get the 45 discount, which you're not live. So you could go and save your 45 just like live last night, just like my live last night, and still get this. This will be going, I think, until tomorrow. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up in case some people get upset when they get their order if they thought they were supposed to get this, but a lot of you guys are ordering 2, 3, 4 times, and a lot of y'all's even just one order is not the 125. So just in case you were trying to do that to get to the 125, it has to be in one order, so you can go back and still do it. And it's per order. So like Samantha ordered 3 or 4 times that were over the 125, so she's gonna get like 3 of those. I believe it's per order. They're not going to go through and be like, this person already got one. They're just going to throw them in. They have a whole bunch of them. They're throwing them in the orders. They don't have time to like do the math. The new rug, thank you. I have currently my steamer on one of the corners because it's lifting. And so I have my steamer on one of the corners to try to get it to sit. It's only been down for like 2-3 days. So I mean, it's going to take maybe a week for it to fully flatten. I may have to trim some of the pad underneath too to have it lay flatter on the corners, but yeah, it's gorge. I just love that it's like clean. I haven't had any cats throw up on it, hairballs, no one peed on it. It's clean. If you know, you know. Okay, let's do a simple makeup look then, okay? I apologize that it's not going to be like a super in-depth one like I thought I was going to do, but I also am like half dead today, so half dead. I will show you the rug. I also do have a before and after of my room if you guys want to see. Like, here's my new glam room. She's giving. I'm also going to do like a cute little video of me standing with like my headbands and stuff, like a video. Dun, dun, dun. Here's my new rug. Here's my new rug. She's giving. She's giving exactly the vibe I wanted her to give. She's doing it. She's doing the dang thing. Hi, Tiffany. Hello. I feel like they've been better, Danny, but I also feel like I am pretty allergic to dust mites too, so I don't know if that's what's causing more of my issues. I don't know. And they never told me like how allergic I am to both, but I know I'm pretty allergic to both. I think I'm more allergic to dust mites because when I dust, I feel like my head's gonna explode, which is probably why I hate dusting, but it's why I need to dust, so it's like a catch-22. But then it's also like, hold on, sorry, I'm trying to think like what I'm gonna pull also while I'm like, my brain's tired today. But I do think I was pretty allergic to my cats because I couldn't even sit on my couch with the sports bra on without my back like on fire. So I do think I'm mild to moderate allergic to cats. I would say mild to moderate, but I think I'm like moderate at minimum with dust, which I think is why I'm always so nasally, because dust is literally everywhere. So I don't know. It's interesting. But they didn't tell me how allergic I was. They couldn't do that. I don't know why. They just can say whether you are or not, like the test that I had done. Excuse me. Cute. Hi, Stacy. You're new. Where are you tuning in from? Hello, Kathleen. I'm originally from Michigan, but I live in NC now. So, I live like in the Triad area, like an hour from Charlotte. I was just talking to my nanny slash friend slash, I don't even know what to call her anymore. She's kind of turned into more like my sister. Like, we were talking about that yesterday, and I was like, you're not really like a friend anymore, but you're not really like just my nanny either. Like, I feel like you're family, but like, what would you be? Because you're not old enough to be my mom. Like, that's weird. Like, we're only 10 years apart, you know what I mean? Like, so I was like, sister? I feel like she's turned into more like my sister. Like, I really confide in her a lot. Like, she's been there for me for like 8-10 years. I don't know, like a long time. I think we've been friends for like, yeah, like 8 years maybe. Because I met her just a few years after moving to North Carolina. But anyway, I was talking to her about this, and I was like, we need to go to Charlotte like once a month, every other month. Because I love Charlotte. Charlotte is like my jam. I don't like the traffic though, so I would never move to that area. Even Concord, like all of it. It's just way too much traffic for me. And the people there drive like absolute crazy people. Like, they just hijacked that car, which they might have. So like, I can never live there, but to visit, the food, best food hands down in North Carolina, in my opinion, is in Charlotte. I will fight people on that. Charlotte, hands down. I've eaten everywhere. I've eaten on the coast. I've eaten in Raleigh. I'm a foodie, okay? Charlotte has some of the best food in North Carolina. And they have a little bit of everything. They have like Asian. They have literally everything. My favorite restaurant, I want to go back, is the one that we just went to for our birthday weekend. I have to go back and eat that freaking food. I need the spinach dip in my mouth right now. I need the, oh my God, what was the best thing they had there? It was the spinach dip, and it was the, it's gonna bother me. Hold on. I'll think of it. Oh, the Brussels sprouts. I need both of those in my mouth right now, because those were the best Brussels and the best spinach dip I ever had, and I want it so bad. It was so good. So yeah, we are definitely going back there. And so I told her, I was like, we need to make like a consistent, every few months go there for like the weekend, because then we could go to IKEA, because there's an IKEA there. So I was like, we can go there, we can go rooftop bars, we can go have great food, we can go shopping. They have amazing shopping there. And then we can go to IKEA like the next day, have some brunch, go to IKEA, say less, then go home. Sounds like a freaking great time. So yeah, her and I were talking about that. And her son lives near there, so I was like, let's go. Oh, I forgot to put on primer, and we need to put primer on. I'm getting distracted. This is the new blurring matte primer. We need to put this on. It's so good. It's so good. Tennessee. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're close to me. We're not far. I think I'm like 7 hours from Nashville. So, being easy, I hate it. Yes, girl. That's why I was like, I wanted to try it because I was like, maybe I'll get some relief. Which I definitely feel like I am. I'm definitely lost nasally. So the doctor was right, but like, can it just not give me drowsiness? I feel like everything gives me drowsiness. No, you're fine, Danny. I know. Yeah, the dust is horrible to be allergic to. Dust is literally everywhere, so. Yeah, I had my air ducts cleaned. Literally just had my air ducts cleaned 2 months ago. In November, December. When did I have them clean, guys? Just call her bestie. I agree. Yeah, so okay, so wifey is like my bestie, and then Haley I turned Haley into my girlfriend. I'm joking, but like, those who get it. Those who don't know me, she's not really my girlfriend. But like, cause I have my best friend I call wifey. And so like, jokingly during our girls' night last weekend, I was like, Haley's kind of turned into like more than my friend. She's like my girlfriend. Like she was like, if I ever get married, you're gonna be in my wedding. And I said, say less. I will be a bridesmaid. I am a great bridesmaid, by the way. If anyone needs me, just hit me up. I am a good time. I would love to be in it. But yeah, seriously. So, oh, you guys said minimal. Okay. I'll just blend this out and we'll do very minimal. But yeah, so anyway, long story short, I was telling Amanda that and she was like, yes, that is exactly what we need to do. Because I was like, I love me some Charlotte. So it's definitely my vibe more than like where I live. And who knows, maybe I'll like meet someone there. I feel like I need to go to a bigger city maybe to find someone because I just feel like the pickings around here are slim. They're very slim. So, and it's not that I'm actively searching, but it's like, if I'm going to find someone, I think it's gonna have to be in a bigger city or on a trip or something. Like, I just don't think it's gonna be anyone around here. I don't see myself meeting anyone here at like the grocery store. I just don't. Maybe I'm being negative, but I just don't see that happening. I see it being somewhere, but then it's like, do I wanna do long distance? Reading too far into it, I need to just calm down. But yeah, anyway, just thinking out loud. It's not gonna happen around here, I fear. It's just like statistics, right? Like the more people, the higher chance you're gonna find someone. The less people, less statistics. Okay, we're just blending this out. Bigger pond, exactly. I just need a bigger pond. And I think the hardest thing for me is finding a secure man. Finding a secure man that is secure within himself. I feel like that is so hard to find these days. Because I am a lot. Like, I know I'm a lot. I know that I bring a lot to the table. Like, I know that I have a lot. I know that I come with a lot. And I know that I am a lot for a man because of, like, what I can do on my own without a man. And that intimidates a lot of men. I am very intimidating to a lot of men. And I know that. You know, they want a very feminine girl. And quite frankly, I am enough on my own without a man, and that intimidates the ever-loving crap out of most men, especially insecure men. They can't handle it. They can't handle me. And that's not to be cocky. It's just facts. And so I need someone who is very secure within themselves. Where are you? It's hard to find. I need a man. A man. That's what I need. Speed dating? Ooh, that'd be fun. I would do that. This is the brown shade from the warm tone. Yep. The right timing when you least expect it. Girl, I haven't been expecting it forever, so. Come on, boo. Where you at? Where you at, boo? It's okay. One day, like maybe in a nursing home when I'm 80. Oh, I'm being cynical. I'm joking. It feels like that sometimes. It feels like that sometimes. Like, that's fine. I'll just find my Prince Charming when I'm 2 years away from going in the ground. But honestly, I think the more successful, the more accomplishments, the more things you have under your belt. Like I have my master's, I'm working on a book, I pay my own bills, I don't need anyone. Like I think that intimidates a lot of men. But I will never not go for things just to like be less for someone, you know what I mean? So the right person will appreciate me and like all of me and like, you know, my kids and everything. So, and if they can't, then they just weren't meant to be. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes. Not a nursing home. Oh, girl, every day. Every day. It's every day. The good news is if I make it on Love Island, she'll just be able to watch me from a big screen. Let's go, haters. A pub crawl. Oh, fun. Oh my gosh, Amanda, hit me up. Maybe I can go. We'll see. Maybe we can meet up there. Oh, girl, she has said so many bad things. 64. She's oh, girl, yeah. Still gonna be waiting for you. Yes. Hey, Letty, how are you? Can you imagine me being on a big screen? That would make her day, her year would be made. Oh, Lord. Help me. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Thank you for my gift, babe. Yay! Oh my gosh, aren't they gorge? I feel like it's like perfect too for like the spring and stuff. I feel like the opal just reminds me of like spring and summer. Yeah, let me know. I may be down. Like I said, I really want to try to start going to like Charlotte or Raleigh more often. I feel like I need to like start spreading my wings out further, because when I go out around here, it's like the same people. Or maybe it's not the same people, but it's the same type of people. It's the same vibe. And I'm not putting down this area. I love people around here. I've made really great friends here. But as far as romantic interests here, the caliber that I've been meeting, I mean, they're fine to talk to. Like, they're fine to, like, have a conversation with. You know what I mean? But, like, to give them my number, absolutely not. So, and it's like every time I go out either with my friends or I go out on my solo date, like, I am getting guys coming up to me asking for my number, and I am just, like, not interested. So it makes me feel very awkward. But I feel like if I go out in other areas, maybe there's like a chance. Who knows? So yeah, I would definitely be interested in going to Charlotte. Hey Letty, hey Kristen. Should be taping and watching it back. Exactly. Oh, that'll be fun. I'd be totally down. That would be really fun. I'll have to let you know. Let me look at my calendar real quick and see if I have anything going on. Hold on. Now that I'm like talking to you real quick about it before I forget, because I will forget. Is that next month, right? It's like the next big holiday, I guess. St. Patrick's. What day? Is it the 8th? Wait, daylight savings. No, it's not the 8th. Wait. What day is it? Why can't I find it? Oh, it's the 17th. Would it be on a Tuesday this year? Or is it that weekend? I couldn't do it if it's on a Tuesday. That's crazy. I couldn't do it if it was on a Tuesday, but I could do it that weekend maybe. Oh, Fanama's out having dinner with my girlies. I love that. Spring and summer, it's going to be for me. The quality is so good. Yes. If a guy asks for my number and I'm not interested, how do I respond? Great question. Sometimes what I do is I will give them my Instagram because I can always block them. Like if they're very persistent or I feel awkward, I'll just be like, you can follow me on Instagram because it gives me a new follower and I can always block them. You know what I mean? I do take the red. I take the reds and the greens in the morning. So anyway, that's usually what I do, but if not, if I'm like, I don't even want this, like if it seems like a weird person and I don't even want them following me on Instagram, then I will just kindly tell them like, well, you can give me yours. Usually they get the hint and they'll just be like, never mind. Cause then they obviously know like, I'm never going to text you or call you. I'll just like not put your number in right or delete it right after I leave. You know what I'm saying? So that's typically how I go about it. If I feel like the guys, yeah. Or you could give them a fake number. You could give them a fake name. Like there's a ton of different ways that you can go about when you're not interested. I actually did use the Ling Ling. Did I tell you guys that? I'm pretty sure, I don't remember if I told you that. So Saturday last week, when I went out for my girls' night, there was this guy who was obsessed with me. Might be related to someone we know. And he kept staring at me. Like, it was kind of creepy. He was staring at me, like, most of the night when I was dancing. It's kind of weird. He, like, followed me from, like, the bar to, like, the dance floor. Then I went back to the bar. He followed me. Like, it was weird. But I was, like, I was fine because I know a lot of people there. And obviously I was with a bunch of people. So, like, I felt safe. But, like, he was definitely a little creep. Which again happens sometimes and it's ugh. But anyway, so he came up to me after about an hour of staring at me, finally came up to me, finally grew some balls, came up and was like, do you want to dance or something? Or can I buy you a drink? I can't remember what he asked me. He might have asked me both. Like, can I buy you a drink and dance or something? I don't remember what he said. And I was like, no. And he was like, oh, what's your name? And I was like, my name Ling Ling. And I said it really loud so my friends heard so they knew like, no, not interested. And so then my friends came over because they knew the code and they came over and helped grab me. And like, then he went back to just watching me again. So yeah, that was whatever, but, definitely had to use Ling Ling that night. 100% had to use it. And I was in full character. Like I did not even budge. Did not even have a smirk on my face. I said, oh, my name Ling Ling. What your name? The look on that man's face, it was comical. But yeah, definitely had to use Ling Ling. So I have like fake names that I will use while I'm out. Sometimes my name's like Veronica. Like I will just change my name. Victoria, Ursula. Like sometimes I'll just make it so obvious that it's a fake name. Say you like women. I mean, yeah, there's so many things that you could do because there are some creepy men out there. Creeps. I just drink the reds and the greens together in like a little thing, typically just, or I'll mix it in like a smoothie. Hello, Miranda. Hello. Ling Ling. Oh, Ling Ling definitely came out. I said absolutely freaking not. He had to come out. Oh, girl, I knew he was not going to match my energy. I did not want him to match my energy. I didn't want anything from that man. Yeah, no, not it. 100% not it. Amen for trying. Or like, attaboy, I mean. Attaboy for trying, but, you know, I always like want to say, good job for trying. You know, A for effort. But like, abso-freaking-lutely not. You know, sometimes you feel bad because you don't want to bruise a man's ego, but sometimes these men need their ego bruised, okay? Because what the frick? Coming up here staring at me for like an hour before you approach me. Creepy. Yeah, he was significantly older. Like, I'm not good at guessing ages. 15, 20 years older. I don't know. He was significantly older. Maybe not that much older. He just seemed a lot older to me. He seemed like he was like late 40s, 50s. Like he could almost be my dad. A little creepy. From what I can remember, I don't really remember him that much. Like I wasn't paying that much attention. I kind of just like kept seeing him in the corner of my eye. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really looked at his face that long. But yeah, that happens sometimes, unfortunately. And sometimes I have to be a Bia for them to get the hint. Because even if you're like nice about it sometimes, they don't care. They need to be like strongly told no. Like if you're nice sometimes to them, they are just like, oh, okay, so maybe later? No, maybe never, okay? Not later. Like if you're like, oh, maybe not. No, you have to be very direct sometimes. Like you cannot give them a glimmer of hope. Absolutely not. My fear. Okay, we're gonna blend this out. I just put 1.5N on. But yeah, definitely had to use my Ling Ling. It was funny, some of the girls were like making up names too, just in case they got hit on. Because some of the girls, it was like half the girls were taken and the other half were single. I think 3 of the girls are in relationships and the other 3 were single. 4 were single, something like that. 1.5N. Oh my gosh, he's my father. That's so funny. I mean, there are people who are with people like that. That would be very awkward though, because it's your dad. People think my parents both look very young, which they do look very young. I get that quite a bit actually with my parents. Like, people are like, that's your, what? They're like, those are your parents? Yeah. I wouldn't lie. Why would I lie? Ling Ling. Girl, exactly. See why you're my honey hive? Because you get it. Yes, exactly why. Where the frick is my brows? So anyway, Ling Ling came out that night. What did you win, babe? Made some names up in the past because guys are creepy. 100%. 100%. You have to be very careful. Like, I always watch my drinks. I always bring it with me in the bathroom. I always go to the bathroom with someone. Ling Ling, you forgot your lunch. The mom. But yeah, like, I always go to the bathroom with my girls. On my solo dates, like, I usually tell the bartender that I'm by myself. If the bartender's creepy, I usually say that my boyfriend's meeting me at the bar soon. Like, I have a whole safety thing that I do, so that I'm always careful. Number one thing is always your drink, though. Like, I will never leave my drink unattended. Oh, you need to reach out to them, my love. You have to reach out to you on their Insta or Facebook. And let them know gift card and that you won it from my live on whatever date it was. If it was my last live, it would be on the 5th. Sorry, I do so many lives that you have to tell me a little bit more detail. Oh my gosh, Miranda. Girl, you be one of those. You be one of those friends. What do you guys think about us bringing it to the bathroom? Like my drinks? Oh, they don't care. They're not even paying attention to that. They only pay attention once you get back out. Actually, okay, so funny story. I actually use the guys' bathroom most of the time when I go out, and hear me out. It's always the ones that are single bathrooms, so it's not like I'm walking in where there's other guys. Most of the places I go out, it's like single bathrooms only, and there's always a freaking long line for girls. Cannot wait. I had babies. Okay, my bladder's like, when I gotta go, I gotta go. I'm not gonna wait for 30 minutes to go tinkle. So wifey and I, a few times, we just waltzed our little booty into the guys. A bunch of girls were doing it too. It wasn't just us. But there's always a really long line for girls. Why? I don't understand. What are we pooing every time? I don't get it. Only takes a few extra seconds to wipe. I don't get why the girls always takes forever. But yeah, it was funny because one time when we were coming out, there was like this guy that was like, what? This is the guys. Yeah, no crap, Sherlock. Do you see the long line for girls? Do you think I don't know how to read a sign? Of course this is the guys. You can wait. But yeah, it was funny. He was like, I was like, dude, there was no one in the bathroom. Calm down. Okay, when you gonna go tattle on me to the bartender? She knows me. She don't care. But yeah, it was funny. So, little life hack. If it's a singles, and the guys' bathroom's usually not as gross as the girls. I feel like the girls is actually usually more disgusting. But I will not use a urinal. But they usually always have a toilet. I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. Maybe I would use a urinal if I really had to go, but... Exactly. Yes, little hack. Yep. 100%. You're welcome. Just gonna hang out with the kids, probably. Oh, did I put too much powder in my lid? I don't know. I already got them gifts, so they'll probably just want to play with their new toys. Because we didn't have like a ton of time after we got back from karate and then had lunch and then, you know, like after Target and stuff. We were kind of just like bebopping around all morning, and then I think they only had like maybe 20 minutes to play with their toys, 30 minutes before nap, so they're probably really excited to play with them. Exactly, yeah. So much fat. I am not weighing. And especially because like they're single bathrooms, like yes, if it's not a single bathroom, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go in there. I'll wait. But most of the time when you go to like a bar or something, it's a single bathroom. They don't have like tons of bathrooms. Which, why is that? Because if you're going out, you're gonna be peeing a lot. You're gonna break the seal, you're gonna pee a lot. Why do they only have one? Crazy. So they have to expect that that's gonna happen. If you only offer us one bathroom potty each. And one of the places I go to, it's like unisex, so like guys and girls can use it. But they have like 3 of them. So, but those are singles as well. Oh, baby girl is walking full speed. She's running. She's talking a little bit more, but she's only 1.5 years. So like at this age, they're only saying like maybe up to 10 words-ish. So she's definitely saying like the normal words. She can actually say off very well. And like F's are hard. Like Roman can say F's, but like he's 3. But like most kids at 1.5 cannot say F's. F's are hard, L's are hard, W's are sometimes hard. Like there's certain letters that are kind of harder for kids to say. She can say off, and she goes off. Like she wants whatever is on something off. Like she says that, or like a light off. She wants a light off or on. So she says on and off. She says mama. She says bye-bye. She says hi. She says like a lot of words. I'm trying to think. What's like some of the new words she's been saying? Oh, she says more. And she does the sign for it, more. So yeah, she's definitely at least at 10 words. I would say maybe closer to 15 now. She says grandma, Mandy. I don't know how she says them exactly. Like they're not perfect because those are kind of hard. She definitely says their names because she's around them a lot. Yes, exactly. I can never wait in the line. Yes, Brooklyn. Yep, Brooklyn Sky. So they don't do colored belts at his ninja level is what they call it at his place, but he gets to earn stripes. So he's been earning stripes on his new belt. He earned all the stripes, I think, on the last belt, but on his new belt, I think he's up to 2 or 3 stripes already. Hey, Lorraine. Yeah, she knows sign language. I taught her more, which is very important because that girl can eat. And so I always need to know, does she want more? For Roman, I don't think she calls him, she doesn't say his name or anything, but she knows when I'm talking. She knows when I'm talking about him. We usually call him like Bubs, Bubby, brother, Roman. But she knows, like, if I'm saying any of those things, she knows who I'm talking about. I don't think she says anything for him. Yeah, I don't think she does. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think she just knows. Yeah, so she's definitely, okay, Roman is my talker. Amanda and I were just talking about this last night. Roman is my talker. That boy will always, he got the gift of the gab from his mama. He will always be a talker. That is just in his DNA, okay? Sissy, on the other hand, she is definitely more of an introvert, and she likes to observe. She's my observer. So she's very smart too. Like, they're both very smart, but they are polar opposites with a lot of stuff. They have some similarities, but they are definitely different kids. And she is more like, I'm observing. She's the second kid, so it's like she's more observing to things and takes things in and observes and like is analyzing everything. Like, that girl's like watching things and she's learning as she's watching, but like she doesn't speak as much as Roman. And even the doctors, like, because they go to the same doctors, both the kids go to the same pediatrician. They're like, don't anticipate that Brookie's gonna talk as much as Roman. And I was like, of course not. And she was like, because they're different kids. And like, Brookie's gonna be more advanced possibly in other areas, but like, don't expect her to have the same vocabulary as Roman, because Roman's vocabulary is like a 5-year-old. He's 3. And I know that is true because when I go to karate, when we go to the park, when we're around other kids, other 3-year-olds, I'm like, that's what a normal 3-year-old is supposed to be talking like. And then I hear my son, and my son is saying paragraphs at this point. He's learning how to read. Like, it's insane. You know, but like, Rookie obviously has her own differences in things. So it's very interesting to watch the kids now as they're like starting to like become their own person. It's really cute. I love it. It's my favorite thing. It's like watching them become their own humans. Hey, Lorraine. I'm good. How are you? I think my V8's starting to hit in, so I have like a little bit more energy. I used the warm tone palette again and then golden highlighter on my lid. She listens to a lot and picks it up quickly. Yes, she listens to her bubs. And I have a feeling that once she starts talking, she'll, like, the words she says are very correct. Like, they're always the correct word in the correct setting, and she says it clear. So, like, she's going to be a woman of few words, but when she says something, it's going to be the correct thing to say. You know what I mean? And she, like, has really good word comprehension. So, like, when I'm talking to her, she understands a lot of what I'm saying. Not everything, obviously, but she understands a lot of what I'm saying. So, like, if I go through and have, like, a whole conversation and then I'm like, yes, and she'll, like, either say yes or no. Or I'm like, you have to be good at the store, okay? And she's like, and she'll be good. Like, she is so good at the stores. And Roman, like, today I had Roman stand outside of the cart this time and like walk with the cart. I didn't even have to tell him to hold on to the cart. That boy held on to the cart the entire time. I didn't have to tell him. He just knew to hold on to the cart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm slowly starting to give him a little bit more leeway with things because he's 3 now. But I gave him the option, like, do you want to sit in the car or do you want to walk by mommy? He chose to walk by mommy. Highlights. I love them all, but I don't know which one to get. Yeah, I think I do have all of them. I like golden. I like frosty, blushing. Those are the 3 I use a lot. Such a good mommy. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Miranda. No, that's okay. That's okay, Danny. You can call him that. Bubba, Sissy. I usually call him Bubs or Bubby. And Sissy, that's like usually what I call them a lot of the times. Like I'll be like, Sissy, come here. Sometimes I call her Mama, which is a little confusing because she's like my little mini mama. Like she looks a lot like me, which is probably why I call her Mama. So sometimes I'll call her Mama. But usually it's Sissy, and then sometimes I'll call her Brookie. Usually it's Sissy. And then 9 times out of 10, I'm calling Roman Bubs or Bubby. Or I'll tell Brooklyn, like, go give that to your brother. And she knows. Oh, girl, I know. I know. Every time I go out, I'm reminded. Or even when I work, I'm reminded. Okay, here's my simple makeup look for Valentine's Day, guys. And I'm just gonna do, I think, Lonesome lip gloss. Like a pink lip. Oh. And then I just gotta spray my face. Tater, that's cute. The blush was Sisterly. Unfortunately, it's not in stock right now. As soon as I get some updates on restocks, I will let you guys know. I do know that they are working really, really hard on trying to get the restocks for you guys. So just know that it is definitely in the works. All of the lip mask, if there's any new products launching, all that. Squishy. It's okay. This is my very simple makeup look today. Sorry, I didn't do anything too crazy. I just didn't even know if I was gonna go live when I was sitting there because I was just so tired. So I'm glad I pushed myself to go live. Again, if you guys want to order and get this, it's still available till tomorrow. You just have to do a 125 subtotal order. The turnout live 45% will be going, I think, until 7 p.m. Eastern. So you have like 3 more hours to put that order in for KC Chic. Earrings are KC Chic. This necklaces, like everything that I wear for jewelry usually is KC Chic. So I don't think I'm going to go live tomorrow. I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. I need to take a day off. I need to wash my makeup brushes and stuff and like clean the house. I need to do a few things. All right, let me know if you guys have any other questions before I hop off. Give me 1 sec. Thank you, Stacy. Make sure you're following me too, guys. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. You can also text the word live to 336-850-6217. 850. It's a free text notification thing that I have. Standard text data and messaging apply, but it's free if you have text on your phone. And it's just a nice way to get notifications. I try to send them out about like 5 minutes before I go live, and I go live on TT and FB. So that way you can watch on either platform. But yeah, I have that option for you as well, because a lot of times Facebook will go through and remove notifications every so often, which is super annoying. I don't know why they do that. They just do. But yeah, and then the free gift right now, guys, is the eye cream. It will switch, I think, to the lash curler on Monday. So if you want to get the free eye cream, you just have to order 3 unique items. You'll know that you hit the qualification enough when it just auto adds to your cart. And this will be the free gift. And then Monday it will switch to the eyelash curler that I just used to curl my eyelashes. So if you guys have any questions, message me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great Valentine's, guys. But I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. I'll probably see you Monday. And then I will be live with Pretty Little Patriot Thursday, and then you on Friday. So 6:30 on Friday with you, and 7 on Thursday with Pretty Little Patriot. So I have 2 lives next week for you guys. And then I have Adorned the following Thursday at 7, the day before I leave for Orlando. So I will be live with Adorned